So Justin Bieber posted pictures of himself on Instagram with his hair in locks, and black folks were all in their feelings. It's cultural appropriation, is it? First, let me say that I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber. That's not a condemnation, it's just a fact. For those that like his music, hey, do you. The issue is folks having the right to express themselves versus an observer's opinion, and all too often, the selective use of the cultural appropriation label. To the point, what does cultural appropriation really mean in today's Instagram-driven world of blurred lines and blended cultures? When is it appropriation? When is it appreciation? When is it assimilation? And how much of that even matters? Personally, I don't get it. When I see a white person or an Asian or a Latino wearing their hair in locks, it doesn't bother me. What someone else chooses to do with their hair is their personal business. But some people take issue with it. Others are willing to make an issue out of it.
You're saying that I can't have a hairstyle because of your culture?
Yeah, because it's my culture. I gave her a lot of time for her to say I'm bullshitting. She never said it.
Justin Bieber has acknowledged how he's been influenced and inspired by black culture, how it has benefited him, and he's pledged to use his platform to speak out against racial oppression and injustice. But somehow, posting pictures of his hair in locks negates all that? What about Nicki Minaj? She's been appropriating Asian culture for ages. Yet she hasn't said a word in support of Asians, which is especially noticeable these days with the Stop Asian Hate campaign. Black athletes, celebrities, and everyday folks have been getting tattoos of Chinese characters for so long that people have stopped questioning why someone would permanently mark him or herself with symbols that they can't personally read. Can it truly be your personal expression if you can't understand it?
Who?
But it looks cool, and that's all that matters, right? Which I believe is the cultural appropriation motto. And how does weave and wig culture fit into all of this? Sewing another person's hair onto yours, particularly when it involves a completely different texture than what is growing out of your scalp. Or wearing a wig, what is essentially a hat made out of hair, designed to simulate another person's look. Many black women claim that these are examples of assimilation. But is it? I mean, nothing says appreciation like telling someone, you know, I like your hair so much that I'll pay you to cut some of it off so that I can make a hat out of it and wear it on my head. How about black folks wearing blue contacts? Or blue contacts and a blonde wig or weave? Or dyed blonde hair? Is that appropriation or appreciation? Especially when you're dark-skinned with brown eyes and naturally black hair. It's definitely not assimilation because you're standing out from the group, not fitting in, regardless of whether the group is black or white. The bottom line is black folks need to pump the brakes and stop being so quick to jump up and call someone out over cultural appropriation, unless or until we come to terms with how prevalent it is within our culture. There are some legit cases, but a couple handfuls of people wearing locks, cornrows, sagging, with their hats turned backwards or whatever else, is nothing compared to the widespread exploitation of our art, music, and history. Collectively, we have to stop playing checkers and start playing chess. Otherwise, we're always going to be in the back playing catch up instead of taking a position in the front where we're supposed to be.